It's
so can we talk about differences in aggression again? Because as you said, men are more likely to use physical aggression. And by the way, there is good data. You may know this already, but Tremblay's group in particular looked at this. If you take 2-year-olds, boys and girls, and you group them together, 2-year-olds are the most aggressive of any age group that you can group together. Hitting, kicking, biting. The 2-year-olds will do more of it. But most 2-year-olds don't. And almost all the small minority that do are male. So it's there at 2. Now, almost all of them get socialized by the age of 4. And so they come to inhibit that aggression they're probably low in agreeableness. That would be my guess. And some of them are probably high in negative emotion. So they're more reactive, more volatile. But most of them are socialized by the age of 4. But their research group showed that if they aren't socialized by the age of 4, then it's permanent. So that's where the career criminal types come from. But they tend to desist around the age of 28. It drops off for some reason that isn't well understood yet.
Yeah. Well, I guess, 28. It seems like at least in adulthood, when physical aggression, if you chart it by age and sex, it's basically when males, even though they do exhibit it early on, as you mentioned, when they enter reproductive competition, the physical aggression goes way up. In the same data set. So what happens with these long-term aggressive boys? So they're more aggressive than the rest of the boys, except the boys catch up on average when puberty hits for a few years, and then they go down. They enter reproductive competition. And two other colleagues of yours up in Canada, Martin Daly and Margaret Wilson, have shown these age and sex distributions. And I mean, it's really stark.
And the exacerbation of that by inequality. Yes,
that's right. That's right. Which is another issue, the magnitude of inequality and inequality leveling. Richard Wrangham has an interesting idea that one of the ways, like it gets back to the issue of the origins of monogamy, that in humans, and this is to a lesser degree the case in chimps, I think, but it's certainly true in humans, that an alpha male can be deposed by 2 lower ranking males, 2 or 3 can gang up. And his view is that if someone gets to the top and is a cost inflicting male, he didn't quite phrase it this way, then people gang up and kill him.
Right. Another argument against totalitarian brutality as the basis of the patriarchy. It actually doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right. And for that reason, I actually talked to Wrangham about exactly that. So those mechanisms are already there. And so aggression, a lot of these strategies that you outline in your book as